Welcome back to the train table. Now, many people that are just getting into hobby will ask, well, what's so great about Marx? Lionel's is really good. And yeah, Lionel is good. I'm not going to say anything bad about Lionel because they're not a bad thing to have. Why do I like Marx? Well, for one, they're relatively inexpensive. Um, they're easy to work on. I mean, the rarest Marx train is the one that doesn't work. And it's become a saying to those of us who have Marx and have had spent any time at all with them. Yeah, that is a rare train if you find one that doesn't work. Well, you find one that can't be made to work. The other advantage is Marx, for the most part, uses O27 track. And yeah, there's some Lionel that a lot of Lionel that uses O27. Um, but my own preference is obviously Marx. And why I think Marx is great is, well, I'm a fan of Marx. I like the way it goes together. It's not the most realistic train. I mean, let's face it, none of this is going to get scores for realism. But um, Marx trains are affordable and they're extremely durable. And you don't need to be an engineer to learn how to work on them. There's lots of videos on YouTube to show you how to do it. And that's how I learned. Um, and something satisfying with taking something old and busted and getting up and running again, and sometimes looking almost like new. The other thing of it is Marx is really good in small layups like this. Some of you may recognize this as my old layout table. I put this up, and it's not perfectly set up right now, but it only took me about 3 hours to set this up. And that's one of the advantages of having a small layout, is it doesn't take much time. It's also, obviously, you spend less money. The other thing is Marx uses O27 track almost exclusively. Some of the other engines like the 666 and the associated train cars and even the Marx 21 have larger cars that will have some difficulty going around these corners. But by and large, the 6-inch cars and stuff work beautifully on this. And you can set up some very, very charming little layouts. Now, like I said, this was my first layout table, and I put my wind up on it, which is right here. This layout, as you may know, is on a door. A narrow interior door, like a closet door, but not very wide like a full-size door, but close. But as you can see, the tracks fit on it nicely, and there's still a lot can be done. If I were to get a couple more switches and stuff, I could make some real interesting stuff happen here. That's the advantage of O27, whether it be the 2-rail wind-up or the 3-rail electrics. And Marx made both. The other thing of it is like I said, the cost of the money. I mean, a lot of my funding comes from selling old stuff that I don't want anymore, and believe it or not, bottle returns has paid for a lot of this stuff. I know it sounds crazy. Some places for you to look on YouTube. There's a few people here, and one guy in particular, Echo Beach 42. He makes a 4x4 rail like this, and he does small layouts just like that. He's got a lot of videos, so check him out. Musical Craft is also another one. Ed Iceberg is another one, and the last channel called David. I know that sounds really basic, huh? But yeah, there's something special. I mean, you can go as elaborate or as simple as you want. I mean, my tracks aren't even screwed down at all. And I like to keep it simple so I can change it. And that's one of the big advantages of having a simple, small layout. You can change it if you want. I mean, I just painted a thing green. I laid down some of this felt. Oh, it's like foam sheets for roads. I cut them into strips, and I make them into roads. You don't have to get too elaborate, and you can do whatever you want. You can put switches if you get the right size. I mean, if this was a full 4 feet, then yeah, I could probably extend one side of it and put a switch in. I'd have like a bypass or something or siding. So yeah, you can do a lot with this. I've seen people take a 2.5 foot by 6 foot and make a beautiful little layout with it. I mean, I got a layout that's 4 by 6, which I'm reconstruction, which is why I did this, because I had everything apart. So I figured, well, let's make a small layout and show folks what can be done. I got my tunnel, I got my gas station, hotel, post office, diner, train station, freight station, couple of houses, water tower, there's the gas station. Leave a little hunter shack camp right there. But yeah, you can do a lot. So if you look for something that you don't have a lot of space and you want to get into O and you don't have a lot of money, try Marx. And the O27 track will serve you well. So give it a shot. Don't let space and money stop you. Until next time, keep those trains running. Nothing like an old tin train.